And I say you here one thing out of my intuition and insight. I say you one thing because based on my intuition and insight and spiritual inner revelation, inner intuition, inner insight, there would be some people, most everybody would be asked, Ma ilmuka bihadha rajul, ma kunta taqulu fi hadha rajul Muhammadin sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Do you recognize who is this person? What did you use to say about him? Everybody would be asked. And the angels would be waiting whether he can answer, whether he can recognize Holy Prophet or not, so that his future fate be decided. But my intuition, my insight say, tell me, and I am sure, and I have some evidences for that. I have some evidences for that. I have some news about that. Reliable news through reliable sources, which I rely upon, that there are in the same way like Imam Bukhari received the salam of Holy Prophet. There would be some people, when angels will ask him, do you know who is this man? Holy Prophet ﷺ will announce, he will say, oh angels, don't ask him, ask me who is this person. I'll tell you who is this person. He was my lover. He was my lover. He was my true believer and true follower. He spent whole of his life in my footsteps. I'll tell you who is this man. This is an intuitional thing. Try to get this position that Holy Prophet may recognize you, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And this is the time to change yourself on these lines. I think the promise which you have done with Almighty Allah, putting your hands on your heart, is not expensive if you become so chosen that Holy Prophet may be able to recognize you. Is it an expensive one? This expensive deed? Is it an expensive deed? If Holy Prophet recognizes you and loves you and sends salam to you, you forgive me, sometime I say such kind of things which normally people may not understand in this age, in this century, in this time. I feel myself lost. I am not in the century in which I would have been. I am not in the time in which I would have been. I have lost my friends and lost my companies. And sometime if I find one of my friends, as I found one, then I feel happy, at least somebody is there to understand through eyes, eye contact. All companies were lost. Those who were our companies, they have gone very early, centuries and centuries before. And we are wandering now just in a world. We don't know about that world, and that world doesn't know about us. Dear audience, sons and daughters and brothers and sisters, so in this way, Imam Bukhari completed his book, Al-Jami As-Sahih. The total number of the narrators, transmitters in Sahih Bukhari, total number of Rijalul Bukhari, the number of narrators and transmitters in Sahih Bukhari, it is 1,525. 1,525. And total number of narrators or transmitters in Sahih Muslim are 2,248. 2,248 in Sahih Muslim. Narrators, reporters, transmitters, Ruwat, Rijal. And the Rijalul Bukhari, we say Rijalul Bukhari, the transmitters of Imam Bukhari. They are in total 1,525. Most of them are common between Bukhari and Muslim. Majority are common. Imam Muslim has also transmitted from most of the transmitters who transmitted to Imam Bukhari also. So transmitted and Rijal of Bukhari Muslim majority is common. Few hundred are different. So those who transmitted only to Imam Bukhari and they are not found in Sahih Muslim, just in Sahih Bukhari, and they are not the Rijal of Muslim, their number is 487. 487. Those Aimma or Rijal who transmitted to Imam Muslim and Imam Bukhari didn't take from them or could not take from them, their number is 620. 620. Total number of ahadith in Sahih Bukhari. Total number of ahadith in Sahih Bukhari, according to the counting of a Shaykh Fawad Abdul Baqi, and this number is available in the printed, published books which are available all over the world. That number is 7,563. 7,563. But Imam Ibn Hajar Asqalani, Imam Ibn Hajar Asqalani, he gives the total number of ahadith, including mawsulat, mu'allakat, mawqufat, maqtu'at, mutabi'at, kulla shay, total number of transmissions in Sahih Bukhari. Imam Ibn Hajar Asqalani quotes in Fathul Bari, its number is 9,080. 9,080. And then there are various numbers. You see, starting from 7,563 goes up to 9,080. The reason is the principles of counting. Some counted just mawsulat, some included mu'allaqat, some counted mawqufat, some didn't count it. Some have included the maqtu'at, some counted mutabi'at, some didn't count it. So this is different modes of counting the numbers. Some include, some do not include, but everything is in Jami' as-Sahih al-Bukhari. That's why the number, mentioning of the number is different. It doesn't make any material difference. I'm just giving you for the sake of knowledge. Just for the sake of knowledge. But the third number which I would like to give, there are repetitions I told you last night. A repetition in mawsulat, those which go up to Holy Prophet ﷺ. There are some hadiths which go just up to the companion. There are some which go up to this is mawqufat, mawquf. There are some traditions which go up to tabi'een, only tabi'een. These are maqtu'at. Some are mutabi'at. So if you count every kind of tradition just once, and don't include the repetition, if you exclude repetition in all kinds of transmissions, it is adadu ahadith al-Bukhari bihazf al-takrar, without takrar and without repetition, then it comes up to 2,513. 2,513. So this is the exact number without repetition. So you can say about 2,513. And including all repetitions and including all kinds of transmissions and riwayat, maximum number goes up to 9,080. But the way Fawad Abdul Baqi and the scholars, they have given the numbers of ahadith, and a specific standard which they have fixed in counting. They have included sometimes 2 into 1, sometimes separately. So the published number normally in the books, that is 7,563. When you see Sahih Bukhari, get Sahih Bukhari from market, you will get this number. So this is the question of total number of ahadith in Sahih Bukhari. Then, as I have already mentioned, there were 5 great imams, the students of Imam Bukhari, 5, who transmitted Sahih Bukhari from him to their students. So these are the 5 sources, the Panjatan of Imam Bukhari's transmission. The students who heard from Imam Bukhari, Al-Jami As-Sahih, who did Sima of Sahih al-Bukhari from him, their number is 90,000. 90,000 persons, they had opportunity of Sima from Imam Bukhari. They listened to Imam Bukhari in various sittings. Some people say there are 2 different numbers, some say 70,000 and more unanimous number, more you can say majority agree on 90,000. These are 2 numbers have been mentioned. So you can say from 70 to 90,000 persons, the scholars, they listened to Imam Bukhari in various sittings and they received Imam Bukhari's Sahih al-Bukhari from him. But Sahih Bukhari as a whole, the whole book of Jami as-Sahih al-Bukhari. So definitely all other they were transmitting some hadiths from Imam Bukhari. Everybody was transmitting of course. But now we are talking the whole Al-Jami as-Sahih al-Bukhari as a whole, the whole sum, the book in total. So the whole book Al-Jami as-Sahih was transmitted from Imam Bukhari to next generations by 5 students. By 5 students. So they are known to be the Ruwatu Nusakh as-Sahih. These are the 5 Ruwat, the transmitters of Nuskhatul Sahih lil Bukhari. So every copy is referred to one transmitter. This is Nuskha of Sahih Bukhari, Nuskha of Bazdawi, this is Nuskha of Farabri, Nuskha of Hammad bin Shakir, Nuskha of Naswi and kaza ba kaza. So 5 are the main transmitters of Al-Jami as-Sahih as a whole. The first one is Abu Talha, Mansur bin Muhammad al-Bazdawi. Let me give the 5 names. Second is Hammad bin Shakir. Third is Ibrahim bin Ma'akil bin al-Hajjaj al-Nasfi. Fourth is Al-Qadi Hussain bin Ismail al-Muhamili. And 5th is Imam al-Farabri. Imam al-Farabri. All asanid which we received from Imam Bukhari, all asanid. For example, I received 50 continuous asanid up to Imam Bukhari. 50. All of asanid which the scholars, mashayikh of the present age, they have received, that is through a Shaykh Abu Abdullah Muhammad bin Yusuf al-Farabri, or Firabri, the 5th one. And he was the last transmitter of Imam Bukhari. He was the last who transmitted the whole of Sahih Bukhari from him. Shaykh Abu Abdullah Muhammad bin Yusuf al-Firabri.